Hello, Leo. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. We are checking what's the tea. Gonna freelance this one, I should say. See where the reading goes. All right. So whatever comes out for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I'm Jules, I'm intuitive tarot reader. Welcome if it's your first time here. All right. Let's start out with the Kipper cards. All right. See what's in your overall energy. Let's see where this goes. Spirit, talk to me for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And guys, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. Share it, whatever you can do. Okay, Spirit. Oh, this feels strong. All right, what do we got here? Great fortune. All right, now I've been seeing a lot of boost for Leo in the career upright. All right, from poverty. All right, or a time of loss. Okay, it can be financial or it can be emotional. Now, I will say some of you are still in that period of loss, okay, where you're struggling. And I did get the feeling to pull my career deck out for you guys. So this may be more about finance. We'll see where it goes. But it's like a period of loss, and then distant horizons. I see unexpected income or unexpected changes. It could be financial or it could be like emotional loss and changes. But this Fortuna card is like general prosperity, happiness, and like in all aspects. So there may be some glowing energy after a rough period, Leo, okay? Let me see. I do see family room, family time. All right. Toil and labor. There may be some struggles either around commitments or family life that you've been going through recently. And basically what's coming out here is a lot of that is coming to an end. I do see false person. Someone may have been lying to you, and I feel like you guys might have also really worked on this energy. This does feel like two separate subjects, okay? And that could be why some of you it's like emotional loss, like emotional hardships, all right? Because someone was being false and wearing masks in the dynamic, and it might have been like a courtship or relationship for a lot of you. Depending on where you were, it could have been courting somebody else or some situation, something went wrong, all right? And I see imprisonment, like you felt like you were stuck with this, nothing was changing, and there was concern, and people in your life might have expressed concern about this dynamic as well, Leo. All right, now I do see sudden wealth going on, so I do feel like something's changing. All right, look at that. Judication and gift. Now, sudden wealth is also sudden changes, sudden prosperity. Judication is like a reconciliation, rise from the ashes. Some of you, it may be your personal rise from the ashes and getting unexpected blessings that are going to be coming your way as a result. It does feel more financially related, but creeping up, I do see an official person that's usually like emperor energy making power moves. You may be getting to an elevated status as well. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to pull some career cards for you, just a few, because it looks like things are going to be going good in that department. It may seem far away, but for a lot of you, it may come in unexpected, and the love thing, we'll take a look at that, see what's in your love energy, what's up with that dynamic for those of you that it resonates with. Spirit, talk to me for Leo. Can I get some career messages, guidance? What else do I need to know on this? I see give and take is coming up. Let me see. And there's a gifts card. So everything you've been working on, all right, whether you've been helping people around the office more or your job, networking, I see building relationships here, and then focusing on money matters. And there is this trapped energy a lot of you guys were in. I do see timing that it might have taken some time because there were a lot of ups and downs. And I do see an issue with authority. Some of you that might have been a boss, but all the hard work you've been doing, if you've been helping other, like I mentioned, if you've been helping other employees out or something like that, unexpected gifts is uncovering new talents, landing more money, getting a better deal, better work. There's some type of blessing coming towards you. And I do feel like you guys are going to have the brilliance card, like the light bulb here is all about having a light bulb moment. Okay. Now, flashback in relationships and money matters. This feels like two separate subjects. Some of you may be thinking about past relationships as well. And it could be coworkers and networking, but money matters is that financial stress kind of energy. So it's like basically saying things are going to get better. Can I get anything else on money matters? Influence. Keep putting yourself out there. It looks like you guys are going to shine. Some of you, I do feel like, yeah, it keeps coming up a prickly situation with commitments. Let's get into love and see what's going on there. That could be about your job too, but that feels more like it's echoing with the relationship message as well. But keep putting yourself out there and keep doing what you're doing, like putting in that extra work, because it looks like you're going to have some unexpected. There's a lot of like undertone of unexpected financial blessings hitting you guys. All right, with this message. Now, Spirit, talk to me about love. Leo, what's the tea there? What's going on with this courtship? Who is this person coming up in Leo's energy? Leo, sun, moon, Venus, and rising. This feels strong. What's the situation? All right, I see the longing, craving, and wanting, but setting boundaries. All right. And there's maybe an obsession, adoration, infatuation, but something was unstable. All right, take the roles as they resonate. You may not be craving this person anymore, and they may be wanting you, but you had to set a line with them because something was unstable. They caused a lot of emotional turmoil. Okay. Now, I do see trying to find peace, make peace coming up in your energy. And there's this only you devoted, attached energy. But I see distance, putting space. It's interesting. It's almost like I got you staring at my heart to be with you. Let's take it back. What was that? NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Oh my god. I'm having a brain fart. When we are apart, I feel it too. It feels like there's some relationship there. You want them, but it's so unstable that and it hurts. And I'm not laughing at your pain, Leo, right? But it's just like there's distance here. Like it's like someone had to draw a line with something and you're getting clarity. Spirit, why what's with the emotional turmoil, the unstableness? Why was this person unstable? That could be the falseness we saw. Girl with a snake, boy with a snake, whatever. Charmed, boundaries being crossed a lot. All right. It usually comes up when there's a bit of a pattern. It's not going to be just one slight. All right. Usually someone might have been running from the relationship. Okay. And I see a healing heart. It's like now you need to heal. Basically, you're entering a period of healing from this divine masculine energy. Now, for some of you, that person may have been going through healing, but key on a ring, that's someone thinking of their options. It felt like you were being strung along. You may have really wanted this person, but there's that falsehood card, all right, where they were being like, something's not right here. So now I see keeping things light, trying to heal, finding things out. You may still want this person, Leo, but it's like you're trying to change. You're trying to make sure you protect your heart, it feels like, but there's still that nostalgia. Some of this, it feels like a fresh wound for a lot of you, all right, but for some of you, it may not be. It may be something you're still going through from years ago. You know what I mean? If it's on your mind this week or the upcoming energy. All right, Spirit, what else? What is upcoming energy with this person? Now, I still see it being strung along, Leo, so protect your heart. It looks like more financial blessings coming in. Spirit, and I see message of concern. You see this message of concern and marriage. So in some type of commitment, you may hear something too about this energy, okay? Or like you hear things in regards to this commitment. That could be another contract for some of you, but let's take a look. Spirit, talk to me. What's the upcoming energy with this person? We see the distance. Are they going to do anything for Leo? All right. I do see second chance making amends is coming out for you to accept or reject, Leo. But I do see self-focus, nourishing, healing. I see someone coming clean. Now, for those of you that I mentioned, that this person may have needed to do some healing too. It's not to feel bad for them, all right? It's just like, sometimes people do have reasons. You all going to have different stories, so we're not going to, hate on it, hate everybody. All right. So I do see nourish, self-focused. Someone, they are going to come clean and unveil something, but I also see one-sided narcissist love bombing. So be careful with this energy, guys. They may even admit that they were being one-sided and confess that they were not treating you right. Okay. Can Leo trust this energy? We're gonna pull some tarot on this, guys. All right. I see releasing, letting go, moving on, and that self-nourishing card can be a swing card, especially when I see it in client readings, because it's like after going through so much hardship and having to heal yourself and focus on yourself after being treated that way, a lot of people, they get to that point where they're like, wait, I took care of myself, now you're coming back to throw me off. I don't know. So, and that's kind of what I'm showing. Yeah, I do see a closing out, an ending, but open heart and still keeping an eye. You may still really care about this person, but yeah, there is a sense of pride or stubbornness. It looks like a cliffhanger. Like for most of you, it's going to be an uncertain future, but there's still passion there. So you're still hoping things work out. But I do feel like the general energy is that you're releasing. Okay, you're moving on, and I do see ascending. Now, for some of you, like I said, that's going to be taking things slow, keeping things light. But for a lot of you, that could be preparing for a new union, depending on what you guys decide as a collective. Okay, I mean, well, all not going to decide the same thing, but you get what I'm trying to say there. Like, all your decisions may be a little different there, but there is this back and forth energy kind of coming up with this even after something has been over with, at least for now in the upcoming energy, because there's still that passion. Yeah, I see hope manifesting and maybe even missing the intimacy. We have divine feminine energy. Someone finds you very attractive, or whether you're the feminine or the masculine, whoever it is, they're still like feeling like we should have been together kind of energy, whether you actually do or not. Like if this person actually makes true on themselves. It does look like it's going to be taking it slow though, because there might have been like a big ending. Let me take a look. Spirit, what else can you tell me? This person's actions towards Leo, this person coming up in Leo's energy. Whew. All right, so they're coming through like a message, very flirty. It's a page of wands, okay? That's like a teenager on the commitment scale, okay? Not that teenagers can't commit, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's like very on the scale of like, you kind of usually want to see more of a court card like an adult, but let's take a look. Let's see, it's not just judged by the one card. All right, this feels strong. Yeah, and this is you guys focusing on your finances again. Let me see. Yeah, it feels like upcoming. I feel like this person may be flirting. Wheel of Fortune, a lot of changes, fate, karma may need to be dealt right now, depending on what this person did. Like they're not even saying, oh, they're going to get theirs. It could be, but it's also like lessons, because this is fate spinning. They don't want you stagnant in this energy. And likewise, this person emotionally may be very topsy-turvy, okay? Like they're spinning around, dizzy and flirting and having fun and casual kind of energy. And I see someone though is reflecting, spending time alone. It could be you, Leo, take it how it resonates. And Five of Pentacles, there is a sense of loss here, and maybe even emotional loss. Some of you, again, there's a lot of financial undertones to this reading where you may be worried about your finances. But I see King of Cups and Six of Pentacles. This is general good abundance, good finances, and Six of Pentacles is generally either some of you may get help. Like this could be the unexpected blessing where some financial help comes in, but this can also be you making more money. All right. And that does come up a lot, sudden wealth, things of that nature. Now, I do see the Queen of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Emotionally, it's like, what makes me happy? Queen of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces may be relevant, but it's like feeling smug. And then Two of Swords, can't make up your mind, putting off a decision. And I see the Five of Swords. Yeah, if this person was dating a bunch of people, stringing you along, one-sidedness, that could be a lot of gaslighting, multiple parties, lies. And I see the Knight of Swords now. All right, so now we have some type of communication coming in, upcoming energy though. Okay, King of Wands showing up. That's your energy, but that could be your person coming towards you, trying to hold on to you. I do feel like some of you are going to be guarded with this energy. We do have a lot of releasing or taking it slow, not really sure if this person is going to fill all your cups. Like, do you feel happy with this person? And that's kind of like where you're, you know, curious, where and as some of you message of concern, some of you may even be taken back that this person is trying to commit to you again. This could be this person contacting you too, and you're like, wait, wait, I don't know if I want to go back there. That's the kind of energy here. All right, let me see what else we can get. So that's their upcoming towards you. So it looks like at first we see them trying to reconcile. They're gonna come in, but I feel like you guys are really focusing on your finances, and this person is coming up very casual and like a little dizzy. All right. So let's see, check your other placements, guys. It's not a personal reading. Maybe this is just one aspect, one part of what you're feeling when this person comes in. All right. Check your sun, moon, Venus, rising, all that good stuff. Spirit, talk to me if you have the time. I do shorts as well, right? Checking out the energy. Spirit, talk to me. What else can we tell us? Messages. Where is this person at? This feels strong. What's this? New beginning. All right, this may be for you guys. Pressing life's reset button, setting new intention, gaining fresh perspectives. This feels strong. I feel like letting go of the past. A lot of you are going to be in like, I'm trying to move on and start a fresh beginning. And I do see numbness. All right, let me see. This feels stronger. The distance between us grew as I turned to substance to cope with life. Now must face the truth. We can't heal until I stop numbing myself. So for some of you, if the person had addictions or anything, whatever that addiction was, all right, there's many addictions. Someone's trying to numb their emotions in the meantime while you're having a fresh beginning. This may be why they come back and reconcile, all right, or try to make amends of some sort. I do see speculation card, quick gains and lowering long-term stability. That can be someone being a Don Juan kind of energy, or diva, flirty diva, whatever, some type of non-committal energy where they're just kind of betting on things that don't have substance. And maybe it looks like you guys saw them like a big partner, and meanwhile they're thinking of their options constantly. Let me see. Don't follow other speculative advice blindly. They made you believe it's a shortcut, but in reality, it's just a waste of time. I know that was untrue. This person might have been looking for easy feels, and I do that. There's a sense of regret there. I do see manipulation. Let me see. The reverse feels strong. And my desire to keep things under control, I didn't realize how it was affecting us. Now I see the distance it created, though I can't be sure if it was truly my actions or something else between us. So trust might have been a factor here. Okay, so they're reflecting. Let me see. This feels strong. I see danger approaching, guys. All right, I don't know if this person's a train wreck or what's the deal here. Okay, but this generally, I mean, sometimes these cards can be a little, don't take them too literally. Something from the dead coming back. All right, let me see which feels stronger. All right, a sense of foreboding fills the air in your mind. Menace keeps you alert. And the message of concern, when this person contacts you, you may be a little nervous. Our hidden fears resurface and past wounds reopen with doubt. If we don't face this together, these unresolved emotions will go stronger. That's very sweet. Make sure you trust your intuition. That phrase is very sweet, but make sure this person is really ready, because it looks like you're trying. Yeah, infidelity card is coming out here. You're trying for a new beginning. You're trying to heal your finances, get to where you need to be. I do see there's love there, but it's always like, let them prove it, right? So I do see infidelity. The reverse feels strong. We are both holding on to secrets, afraid that revealing them will tear us apart. But it is the secrecy or the betrayal itself that's doing the most damage. Now, we did see coming clean, to be fair. If someone, it's up to you guys. You guys make your choices. You're big people, right? Trust your intuition. We did see coming clean, so someone may actually admit something, whether you want to accept or reject. It does look like you guys are taking it slow. That could be why the uncertain future that this person comes back and actually it looks like has the sense of truth. You know what I mean? On the bottom, but yeah, independence. This is a hardworking card. I feel like you guys are kind of like doing your thing and like, yeah, realizing the need for change, striving for karmic justice. You want balance in your life, so Leo, I'm gonna leave your messages there, guys. I hope they helped. All right, best of luck to you guys, whatever you decide, and see you soon.